back. This is only the final segment of today's Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. You've heard me talk about super interns, and yes, I am a huge fan. I worked with them now for a long time, and love the work that they do of taking internships to such an incredibly professional level, making it really worthwhile for everyone involved, from the interns to the businesses that work with them. They're an awesome organization. Super Julie is the head of that organization, and always delighted to have her on the program to talk about the work that they do. Super Julie Braun, how are you today?
I am awesome. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, our business, what we do is we help companies grow successfully by utilizing interns. We also help interns get amazing internships that they can leverage into future careers. Today's guest is Tom Reid. He's the Vice President and Managing Director for Serum Agency. Good morning, Tom. Can you please tell us about your agency?
You bet, Super Julie. We are a direct response advertising agency that's really focused on customer growth and retention for healthcare marketers. Think folks like insurance companies, hospital systems, medical practices, pharmaceutical companies. If it's healthcare, we're there. We help them acquire new customers and retain existing customers.
Yeah, I love what you guys do, and it's such a niche market, and you really deal with a lot of businesses that, frankly, are probably somewhat challenging to deal with when it comes to marketing, I would think.
Yeah, it's interesting to find out that despite all the money and incredible organization that these folks have in terms of delivering health and health insurance coverage, a lot of them haven't really evolved their business models to deal well with consumers and what it takes to help engage and involve consumers in making the right kinds of healthcare decisions and the right kind of coverage decisions that's both good for their health as well as good for the economy overall.
Yeah, Julie, your question?
Yeah, so who are some of the companies that you work with, Tom?
We work with a variety of large players as well as regional challenger brands. Think folks like regional Blue Cross Blue Shield licensees. Think challenger brands, folks like an Essence Healthcare out of St. Louis, or even some national players like Cigna and Aetna. So we make the range across businesses. If it's healthcare and they're having issues with acquiring or opening up a new territory or retaining and driving folks to become healthier and better users and consumers of healthcare, we are there to help them out.
Yeah. Talk a little bit. You talked about the various industries and verticals that you're in. Talk a little bit, kind of divide it up into a pie, or kind of give us a percentage breakdown of those verticals.
You bet. Probably right now, and it's certainly been this way for the last few years, is our probably 75% of our business is around healthcare insurance. There's been so much work and so much business, I know you've heard on your show and others, around Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act. Huge push of money into expanding coverage into the marketplace. So we've done a lot of work there helping them do the targeting, help them refine that year after year, and now the third year. And then the same thing in Medicare. Huge degree of growth in that space for the insurers. The big news there is 10,000 people a day, every day, for the next 15 years are turning 65. And that represents a huge economic opportunities for these health insurers as well as healthcare practices. Think folks like One Medical Group that provide concierge medicine, that they need to push out and grab their share of that. From the flip side, from the greater economy and greater U.S. perspective, the more we can get people into managed care, the lower our deficits ultimately will be. The less taxpayer dollars are going in to help subsidize all of this.
Very good, very good. Go ahead, Super Julie, and we're getting near the end here.
Sure thing. So, Tom, you dig into data for your clients. What do you do after that?
Well, the big thing is that there's two aspects to data. One being, first and foremost, trying to identify the 80-20 rule. For most folks, 20% of their customer base is providing 80% of their revenue or 80% of their profit. So doing some profiling and look-alike modeling to identify their best prospects in the marketplace is one aspect. Another aspect is leveraging each time a consumer responds or has a claim or engages with that healthcare company through their website or their phone centers, and leveraging that for the next best communication to help them drive down that path to acquisition. So it's moving them through acquisition, and it's in better targeting is really two of the biggest ways to leverage data.
Very good. By the way, websites real quickly, superinterns.com. That's how you reach Julie. And then you can reach Tom over at Serum Agency. That's SERUM agency.com. Final thoughts as we wrap it up, Super Julie?
Well, the healthcare industry is huge. Tom, you've got a fantastic business. I love what you do, and I'm going to be excited to talk to you more about trends that you see in the future next time.
Wonderful. We appreciate it because it's growing about twice the rate of the economy, so there's always new things happening.
Yep. All right. Thanks to both of you. And when we come back tomorrow, we're going to have much more for you. But I do want to remind you the show continues 24/7 at priceofbusiness.com. Plus, then you'll be getting much more information about our national TV show launching on January 3rd in over 30 million homes around the country. Keep an eye on that over at priceofbusiness.com. Have a great rest of your day. Spend it wisely on this station.